Okay. Let's convene this hearing. Good morning. My name is Tom Little. I'm chair of the District 4 Environmental Commission. I live in Shelburne. My fellow commission members here are Monique Gilbert of Heinsberg on my left and Pamela Loringer of Colchester on my right. Caitlin Hayes is the District 4 coordinator for this project, and she is supported by Stephanie Monahan, our other coordinator. Today is Wednesday, October 8, 2025, and this is a District 4 Environmental Commission hearing in Richmond, Vermont, to conduct a reconvened hearing on application 4C0436-40, filed by BVR LLC and Picnic Loop LLC for the creation of a 5-lot subdivision on a 731-acre tract of land and the creation of a total of 48 residential dwelling units. A summary of the lots is lot 1 is 12.34 acres, will host 5 buildings with a total of 32 units, 3 townhouse-style buildings and 2 multifamily-style buildings, and associated infrastructure. Lot 2, 1.05 acres, will host 1 multifamily residential building with 16 residential dwelling units accessed from a private driveway off the Bolton Access Road. Lot 3, 6.49 acres, will be a conservation lot where existing Nordic trails will be abandoned and wetland mitigation activities will be applied. Development would be prohibited on lot 3. Lot 4.82 acres is the private road accessing the residential dwelling units on lot 1. And lot 5 is 710.3 acres is the remaining portion of the parent lot. No development is authorized on lot 5 at this time. The requested permit would authorize the construction of residential dwelling units and infrastructure on lot 1, lot 2, and lot 4 of the subdivision. Development would be prohibited on lot 3 and lot 5. Lot 3 will be conserved. All development on this lot is proposed to be prohibited. Moving forward, future development on lot 5 will require a permit amendment. The project is located at 3969 Bolton Valley Access Road in the town of Bolton. Public hearing was held for the application on March 31, 2025. On July 3 of 2025, it came to the Commission's attention that the applicant's original adjoining property owners list for the project omitted some adjoiners. By long practice, the adjoiners list is used to notify adjoining landowners of the project tract and explain how they may participate in the Act 250 permitting process if they so choose. Once the applicant's adjoiner list was deemed complete and accurate, the Commission issued a hearing recess order on September 20, 2025, providing an opportunity for any omitted landowners to comment and participate in the Act 250 process if desired. Several of the omitted adjoining landowners submitted party status requests and requested that the Commission reconvene the hearing so they could testify on the application. I note that the primary purpose of this reconvened hearing is to allow new interested parties to testify. The interested parties who testified at the March 31 hearing will not be retestifying. The applicant will be given an opportunity to respond to the new testimony. Now I'm going to go into a fairly lengthy and detailed explanation of, as we are required to do, the open meeting law, and confirm that we have taken the following steps. We're providing public access to this hearing by online video conference with additional access through telephone. We are using the Microsoft Teams platform for this hybrid meeting. All members of the Commission because we're present in person, have the ability to communicate contemporaneously during the hearing, and the public likewise has access to contemporaneously listen and, if desired, participate by attending in person, downloading the Microsoft Teams application, or by calling into the toll-free number that was provided in the meeting notice. In addition, we've provided public notice of instructions for accessing the meeting. We previously gave notice to the public of the necessary information for accessing the meeting, including how to access the meeting using telephone or Microsoft Teams, as I said in the meeting notice. That document, including those instructions, have also been provided in the meeting notice on the Act 250 database online. We've provided a mechanism for the public to alert us during the meeting if there are problems with remote access. If anyone has a problem, please call the following telephone number, which was provided in the meeting notice. It's 1-802-828-7667, and using the conference ID number 218-652-216#. The meeting is subject to Vermont's open meeting laws. By participating, you are consenting to being audio and visually recorded, and for that recording to be published in the Land Use Review Board's online database and or YouTube channel. Additionally, any written information or exhibits provided to us or Act 250 staff regarding official state business are considered public records and will become part of the permanent record to be published on the board's online database. We have disabled the chat function for this hearing. The hearing is being recorded, including any noises, barking dogs, personal conversations, etc., made when your microphone is not muted. Therefore, please mute your microphone when not speaking. If you would like to speak during the hearing, please raise your hand if you are in the hearing room. If you are participating by Teams, please use the raise hand feature, which is located in the toolbar in the top center of your screen. If you're participating exclusively by telephone, press *5 to virtually raise your hand, and then *6 to unmute and speak up so that we can hear you. For the audio-visual record and for the benefit of those participating solely by telephone, please state your name before speaking and, if relevant, your street address. Finally, and this is important, please do not log into the Microsoft Teams meeting on a computer or other device and also participate on your phone at the same time, because that will cause some very distracting audio feedback that can greatly disrupt the hearing. We'll start the hearing by taking a roll call attendance of all persons participating in the meeting. And I'll ask Caitlin to do that.
So Kim Schmidt, Lindsay Delorier, AJ LaRosa, Scott Homestead, Dory Barton, Aaron Worsley, Amy McCormick, Jeremiah Cornelli, Joe Costello, Claire Rock, Megan Murphy, and Deborah Townsend. And we have no virtual participants at this time.
I remind everyone that anyone who is requesting party status and any other person who would like to continue to receive documents associated with this proceeding must provide us with a legible email address or a mailing address. If you are here in the meeting room and you haven't already done so, please write your name, mailing address, and email address on the sign-in sheet legibly. I think that's a pretty good job. If you are participating remotely by Teams, please email the commission at the district office and describe your interest in the proceeding in relation to where you live or where you own property, and provide your full name and contact information. The email address for the district office is in the official notice for the hearing. Outside of today's proceedings, I must remind everyone that all communications, whether by letter, email, telephone, or in person, must flow through Caitlin Hayes, the district coordinator, and not through other parties or commission members. I'm now going to ask anyone who thinks that they may address the commission during the hearing to swear or affirm that they will tell the truth. Accordingly, anyone who expects to address us and testify, please raise your right hand. Do it. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony or evidence that you will provide relative to the consideration of this application shall be truthful, accurate, and complete under the pains and penalties of perjury? If so, answer, I do. Okay. In a moment, the applicant will give us a concise overview of what the application is requesting, but I'm now going to make some comments on party status and the process for participating in the hearing. Now, has everyone who's signed in already filed some form of party status request?
Deborah has not, and Kim has not. I'm not sure if that's something you plan to seek for.
But we'll go through the explanation. The legislature has determined that certain persons or organizations have a right under Vermont statutes to participate in an Act 250 hearing as a party. We refer to these as parties by right or statutory parties. The state of Vermont and all of its agencies, the town select board, the town planning commission, commissioners, and regional planning commissioners are parties in that way. Second, any person may also be admitted as a party if they can show a particular interest relatively unique to them that may be affected by the project and demonstrate that their interest is related to any of the Act 250 criteria. Those who are admitted as parties have the right to appeal the commission's decision, to present testimony, and to ask questions of other witnesses. For this reconvened hearing, only those who are considered omitted adjoining property owners are eligible to request party status and participate as parties to the extent that they have a particularized interest that may be affected by the proposed project. Those who were admitted as interested parties prior to or at the first hearing continue to have the status of interested parties. And lastly, even if you do not qualify as a party or do not wish to have party status, the commission may allow you to participate as a friend of the commission if you are able to offer the commission information that might not otherwise be available to us. And if you have just no interest in becoming a formal party, for example, you might be an attorney, an engineer, or a scientist with specialized knowledge that might inform the proceeding. Within the discretion of the commission, your participation may be limited, and the friends of the commission do not have appeal rights to appeal the commission's decision. No one is required to seek party status, or for that matter, friend of the commission status. Some neighbors simply want to listen and become more informed about a project, and those folks are welcome in the hearing room. Our charge as a commission is to collect evidence as to whether this project meets the requirements of Act 250, and based upon that evidence to decide whether to either issue a permit with or without conditions or to deny a permit. We gather the evidence in order to make an informed decision. This hearing is part of the process to collect that evidence. We've already explained party status, which we'll finish up in a moment. Party status, as I mentioned earlier, is decided on an issue by issue basis. Act 250 is organized around 32 impact criteria and sub-criteria. When your term comes and you wish to seek party status, please identify yourself, where your property is located, and identify each Act 250 criterion under which you believe the project will adversely affect you or your property. And then explain how you think the project will have specific impacts on you or your property under each of those specific criteria. We will make party status determinations on a preliminary basis so that we can organize the hearing. Sometimes after we hear all of the testimony, we determine that while it appeared at first that someone should have party status under a specific Act 250 criteria, and ultimately they did not prove or document an impact under that criterion. So we make final party status determinations when we issue a final decision. I asked this question cautiously. Does anyone have any questions about any of that? And you can always ask a question as we go along. So of the people who are here and have signed in, which of you would like to seek party status? And I'll read you out on the, and you'll help me with some of these things have already been given party status first time around. Kim Schmidt.
Sure.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. I don't think I want party status in here to listen, but I don't know if something might come up.
Where is your property, Kim?
Directly across from them, so their driveway, their entry is across from our driveway entrance, so.
Did you come to the hearing in July?
I did it, but I did not, I again just listened
Okay.
then because I wasn't sure what it was about and how it works.
I'm not sure that Kim meets the definition of a omitted adjoining landowner. Because you
Okay.
were notified originally.
Okay, agreed. Thank you. Amy McCormack. Morning. Was Amy at the first hearing?
Was not, and
Was
has
not.
requested party status.
Okay, what of the Act 250 impact criteria would you like to have party status under?
Soil erosion and damage, private utility services, and local plan and regional plan.
Okay. Which numbers are those?
So soil erosions for private utilities is 9G and local and regional plans is 10.
Okay. And where is your property?
It's just, it's off
You're on
that-
Wentworth?
Yeah. It's Wentworth.
And where, how far up? Can you show us? We'll go up there and point.
Right here,
Okay,
and we share the utility infrastructure that's going into
Okay.
this, into this
Okay.
lot. Right.
got it.
So
Thank you. Jeremiah Carnelli.
Located down at Bear Run, we were not. If you go to the employee housing complex. Right there, right in the middle. So the employee housing complex is going up across the street from us. No, next one down, right there. I believe, I'm not sure. Am I right on that? Do you want to go back to the print?
I can show you where the lot.
Yeah, look, that's fine. It's hard for me to,
If you go to the
See-
print, you can see it.
keys in them.
Okay.
Fair Run Townhouse. And here's the.
Okay. I thought. Jeremiah, what the impacts would you like to be considered on for party status?
1, 4, 5, 8, possibly 9E and 10.
What do you have listed as 9 for?
Incomplete documentation of excavation for the cut fill volumes, no slope stability analysis for disturbed areas.
Okay, it's like, extraction generally. 9E is like extraction generally.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Joe Costello.
Yeah.
Morning.
Morning.
Where's your spot?
Same area.
Okay. And what criteria would you like?
Just go with the same criteria.
Okay. Megan Murphy. Okay. And Deborah Townsend.
Again, just here to listen.
Okay.
I'm gonna be around as well.
Okay. Okay, we're going to take a 4.5-minute break and go huddle outside. Excuse us.
There it is.